America's demographics are rapidly changing, and the left openly celebrates it while calling it a conspiracy theory when pointed out by conservatives. They label it the Great Replacement Theory conspiracy when they insult conservatives for simply pointing out that the lefties are always talking about it. But we're going to settle this once and for all. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So the left has cooked up a tasty little irony stew recently. They're talking up a storm about America's shifting demographics, specifically the idea that white Americans are being replaced by other ethnic groups. Now, don't get me wrong. They aren't calling it the Great Replacement Theory when they talk about it in a positive light, but that's essentially what they're on about. Now, take a peek at these spicy headlines from the likes of the Daily Beast, which I didn't even know was still around, Washington Free Beacon, the Washington Examiner, and the super reliable sounding Truth Out. They're all attacking Vivek Ramaswamy for supposedly spreading a conspiracy theory by pointing out the left's excitement about whites being replaced in America. But where are these white supremacists that are supposedly cheering for Vivek? The folks at Wired seem to be on a first-name basis with them. Funny how that works. Let's take a look at a montage of lefties. Here's a bunch of lefties in the media and in politics in general who are all talking about replacement theory, even though they're not mentioning it, but they're all celebrating it. Give it a listen.
Few years, we're going to be a majority brown country. White people will not be the majority in the country anymore.
This will be the first generation ever in American history in which whites will be a minority of the generation at some point.
As of 2007, every year, babies being born in this country, whites now are the minority.
In 2044, everyone is going to be a minority.
As the demographics change, as white people become the minority in the country, which is coming.
Demographics is destiny. Demographics is destiny.
Demographics is destiny, right? The country is changing.
Demographics is destiny. I mean, that was the talking points memo that went out, right?
I've been saying it here. Other people have been saying it here for years now, even before Donald Trump. The demographics is destiny.
The white population is declining for the first time in history in America, while the number of multiracial Americans have more than doubled.
So we live in a country where the demographics are changing. It's becoming less white.
Correct.
Okay.
You'll be announcing that we're calling the 38 electoral votes of Texas for the Democratic nominee for president. It's changing. It's going to become a purple state and then a blue state because of the demographics.
Now, that was just a few. Folks, this has been going on for years on TV. We've been hearing that white people are going to be an absolute minority, right? But when Republicans point out what the Democrats' own words are on this, suddenly we're the conspiracy theorists. It's like we're just bystanders calling attention to their antics, and we're the ones getting accused of witchcraft. You know, the Democrats are the ones that are creating all this, but then somehow they blame Republicans for this conspiracy theory. Here's a clip of Vice President Joe Biden talking about replacement theory in great detail. This was years ago. And look who's sitting to his immediate left. That is Alejandro Mayorkas, who is now the Secretary of Homeland Security. And he's nodding along like a bobblehead doll. This is the same Mayorkas who's overseen 10 million illegal migrants flooding across our border, going God knows where, across the entire interior of the United States. But now, fast forward to today, and Biden and Mayorkas call replacement theory a far-right conspiracy. You know, those MAGA extremists. It's funny how that works. Let's give it a listen.
An unrelenting stream of immigration.
Unrelenting.
Non-stop.
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 It almost sounds as if he's telling you, this is mein Kampf. This is my struggle. This is what I want to do if I get elected.
Folks like me who were Caucasian of European descent, for the first time in 2017, will be in an absolute minority in the United States of America. Absolute minority.
Absolute minority.
Fewer than 50% of the people in America. From then and on.
He said by 2017 it was going to be that. Guys, at the time he said this, by him saying by 2017, whites will be an absolute minority, was he telling us what Hillary Clinton's plan was for America? Because remember, they all thought that Hillary was going to win. I mean, the New York Times said there was a 98% chance that she wins over Trump. Was he foretelling what she was supposed to do? Because that's what the cabal wanted. And so they had to wait 4 years for Trump to get out of the way. And now he's doing what Hillary was supposed to do. Think about that. Guys, it's 2023. And I think white people are still like 75.5% of the population. We're going to be an absolute minority.
Will be white European stock. That's not a bad thing. That's a source of our strength.
Why do people say that's not a bad thing? What's that about? Why are they so excited that white people will be a minority? Seriously, like, personally, I'm not threatened by it because it's not going to happen. But I mean, well, now, if we continue to allow 10 million people from third world countries in, yeah, it could happen. But I mean, organically, it wouldn't happen in our lifetime. So what are they talking about? So as you wander through this funhouse of political insanity, just remember that the one yelling, "Look, a squirrel over there," that might be the person that you should really be watching. All right, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share our videos with like-minded friends who want to stay informed with what's really going on. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.